Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abbie and I've been playing New Horizons since May. I purchased a second Switch in July so that I could make videos like this. So I've got two islands, one which is called Kohaku and the second island, which you can see here, is called Cedar Cliff. I decided to select the opposite hemisphere just to provide a bit of variety between my two islands. So that does mean that throughout October it's also cherry blossom season, which I obviously didn't expect when I was selecting the hemisphere for Cedar Cliff. But I'm really excited for my first video to be a reaction to the update, so I can play around with it, show you guys what I'm up to, because I'd like to create a pumpkin patch, and I also have an idea for an Instagram picture that I'd like to put together to post later. So let's get into the video. Okay, let's get exploring the new update. I've got a little outfit on here. I can drop the creator code. I just think it's so cute. So I'm dressed for autumn. This is obviously a little bit of a tour of what I've done on Cedar Cliff at the moment. Obviously it's nowhere near complete, as you can see here. I've got the flower beach of hell, which I think quite a lot of people have. I've got a little fishing area here, which I think is quite cute. That makes for some nice photos. I would like to expand a few of the lakes and stuff on my island. But obviously, as you can see over there, there's a lot of empty space. So I've got this little walkway over. Let's speak to Leaf first, because I guess he'll have the pumpkin starts. Okay, oh that's really exciting. So there's 4 different varieties that we can purchase, so let's get a few. You can get 5 in bulk, can't you? Yeah. Okay. Let's start with 10. Oh, whoops. Ignore that. This is my little dump off area, which is why there's randomly Christmas trees there. Whoops. Okay, so now I should have enough room to buy 10 pumpkin starts. Yep, more please. Oh, Leaf is so cute. Okay, I think that's it for now. So, let's get started. I've got an area over here which I'd quite like to do something with. Obviously you can see all of this is empty. Obviously got my museum up there. I've got one house here. This is where Shrek lives. And this is where, is this Rita's house? Yeah. So I've got one beachfront house, but I would behind love to have some sort of floating area where I can grow my pumpkins. I think it'd be quite cute to follow on the path diagonally from this bridge so that you can walk across and then have a big area for pumpkins, is the plan anyway. Okay, so this is obviously me trying to get to grips with the path. I do sometimes struggle to work out how exactly I want it without it looking really symmetrical, so obviously it looks a lot less natural if it is symmetrical. But obviously I wanted it to go a bit diagonally towards the area that I wanted the pumpkin patch to be, so I'm obviously trying to put the different areas together so that it doesn't look like a big blob. A lot more natural like this, so I'm happy with how that's turned out. And this is when I started to do my waterscaping. I didn't really want it to look like a square, but then if I rounded the edges it would mean that I would lose 4 spaces where I could put a pumpkin, so for now I'm just going to leave it as is. I do go and get the present, but it's obviously clay, just because you're never going to get a good present. And then I decided between the 2 different dirt paths. Obviously I like the fact that if you use alternating dirt paths they don't all combine with each other, so I do use the lighter one in the gaps so that you can still see the gaps between the 2. I think that looks quite nice and quite natural for a pumpkin patch. Yeah, I was trying to work out what sort of pathway I wanted to have going down the middle. I think an extension of the path, but a skinnier version, would work quite well here. And then I started to plant my pumpkins, so I didn't want them all to cover the whole area. I think it looks a bit more natural if they're in different areas. But I'm excited to water them and see what colours I end up getting. Obviously if I water them they're more likely to turn into 2 pumpkins or 3 pumpkins, so I'll have to make sure when I travel to tomorrow I end up watering them again just to see what ends up happening. So I've added in all 10 of mine and I've just given them all a water so that they grow properly. Obviously it doesn't look perfect yet, so I've still got a little bit more decorating to do, and then obviously as I go to decorate the surrounding area I might change things up a little bit. So the next things I obviously need to have a look at is resident services, because I think that's where we'll be able to download the new skin tones and things like that. So let's have a look. Redeem Nook Miles. Yes, okay, so we've got stylish hair. Oh no, that's one I haven't purchased yet. Body paint costume tips and then new eye colours. I might as well get both of them so that I can try them out for different Instagram ideas. But the one in particular I would like is the green one. let's just get the eye colours one as well, just so that we've got them both to use. Okay, then our next stop I think will be Nook's Cranny. So this is the way to Nook's Cranny. This is kind of like a marketplace sort of area I've created. And obviously we've got Nook's Cranny here. Ooh! We do have something. A spooky chair. Let's, oh, I can only buy one. That's fine. Then I know that I can also get candy from here because I saw it in the trailer. So, one customer per day, that's fine. So I think the idea is that you're supposed to buy one a day. Then when it gets to Halloween, I think you give them to your villagers, and in return you get something from them. Okay. Perfect. I don't think I need any of those items. So let's check out the Able sisters as well, because I know that you're supposed to be collecting different costumes and things like that for Halloween. I guess that you've got more of a variety when it comes to the day. Okay, so let's go up to Able sisters here. Wow. Okay, so let's go in here so that we can have a good look at everything that we've got. Let's see what's new. Magic Academy. Okay. So I guess if we want to collect these sort of things, we can have these, and then I guess get the matching other aspects when they arrive. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just going to get this white one for now, just to add to my collection. Brilliant. So I guess that's everything that we can do in terms of visiting the different shops and areas. Maybe we should finish off the pumpkin area. Okay, so the only thing I can think of to add in this area at the moment is I'd quite like to put a tree here to add a little bit of depth to the area. I'm going to put a cedar sapling in, and then obviously in a few days that will grow. I guess I could put some weeds in these little gaps while I don't have pumpkins. I think that would look quite nice. Actually, I would like to put the chair that I've just purchased there. I think that would be nice to have sitting there while the pumpkins are growing, and have that there. So I'll put another weed here. I would like to also put a pile of leaves if it will fit. Maybe if I take these. I think they need 4 squares. Which colour do I want? I think green would look nice as opposed to brown. Brilliant. Do I have room to put the weeds back down? No. Okay, great. Well, I think that is a good start at least. Obviously I've watered them as well. Brilliant. So I think the next thing to do is to get started on the area that I wanted to take a picture of for Instagram. Obviously once I've sorted out this pumpkin patch and maybe I've time travelled a couple of days so that they grow, I will probably take a picture of this and post it to Instagram. But the area that I would really like to decorate is going to be Shep's area. So I'll just grab some of the items that I need and then we'll head over to his house. This is the pathway that leads to Shep's house. We've got Bee's house here, Shep here, and we've got Chevra's house here, and then Teddy's at the back. So I've got quite a few houses in quite a small area, but I do really like them all being together, and obviously they're really close to the shopping district as well. So my first thought when I realised we were going to be getting green face paint with Shrek, my immediate thought was I need to dress up as Shrek in Animal Crossing for Halloween. And then I thought, do I have any villagers who have a house exterior that's anything like Shrek? And then obviously I immediately thought of Shep. His house is basically the same as Shrek's in the film. So I'm going to move all of this stuff around, get rid of a few things, just so that I can take a picture of my character trying to look like Shrek with Shep's house in the background, and I'm hoping that it will make a good Instagram picture. We'll have to see.
And strike terror to the world. 2000 plus science fiction adventure. 2000 AD. 2000 plus presents the insect.
So this is the finished product. Hopefully you think it looks somewhat like Shrek's swamp area. I could have done with some of the seaweed from the diving update, but I could not be bothered to go diving just for those. So I've made do with leaf piles and things, weeds and things like that. So obviously the next step is now to transform myself into looking as much as like Shrek as I can. So I'm using this little mirror to change my skin type to the green. I didn't realise there wasn't a bald hairstyle in the game, so I think that short one is the closest I can get. So I'll have to use that. Obviously I want to change my eyes to be a little bit less feminine, so I ended up choosing these ones. I think they look the most like cartoonish, similar to Shrek. I've changed the mouth, and obviously I need to get rid of the blusher as well. So here is the final product. Hopefully you think it looks like Shrek's swamp. Obviously I'm just taking some photos, and as you can see I've changed my custom design outfit to one of Shrek. I literally just found it in the custom designs portal, but obviously I will leave the link to my Instagram where I put all of my custom design codes in my highlights, and I'll also put the creator codes in the description below for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have been wanting to make a YouTube channel for a little while now, just to post different Animal Crossing content that I think you guys will enjoy. I've actually finished designing Kohaku, so my next video will be an island tour of the island, and I'd also like to do a tour of the different rooms in the houses as well as things like custom designs that I use. If you've got any questions or if you've got any suggestions, please let me know. Thank you again. Bye.